Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather click ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the shit, but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be, let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eye stare. I swear anything's better than you. Get you on the flip side, get you on the flip side. So goodbye. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. How are we all doing? Today, you join me. It is Saturday, the 6th of September. I did actually start filming yesterday, and then I just sort of like abandoned the video because I was like, I don't have anything to say today because I wasn't going to be filming my session, and I was like, there's nothing really for me to show. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna scrap the video. I had a bit of a day yesterday of like just ignoring kind of social media. I didn't even post any Instagram stories. I was like, I needed a break, you know. I've just been feeling that way. But then I was like, okay, you know what I can do today is I'm actually going to do a rest day, full day of eating, because I haven't really done one of those properly in a while. And I also thought, since it is a rest day, I'll show you guys like my rest day routine, I guess you could say, and also just talk a bit about the importance of rest days, because I want my videos, like, yes, they're vlogs and I am just showing you guys my life, but I'm also conscious that I want to actually like provide some sort of value. And I know for me anyway, when I was first getting into training and getting into lifting, I was very much like no rest days type of gal, whereas now I have 3 rest days a week and I love my rest days. They are very, very important. And when it comes to growing, especially now that I am in off season and my goal is to just get absolutely massive, rest is so important. So throughout the video I'll kind of talk about how to mentally approach rest days, because I know it's something a lot of people do struggle with. Like, they almost feel guilty for not training, when really the rest is when you're growing. You know, when you go into the gym and you train, you're not growing at that time, you're growing when you rest in between sessions. And sometimes I will always say, especially to like clients or people who just ask me about it, is if you were actually training hard enough to grow, you need rest. Like, I woke up this morning and was like, thank God it's a rest day today, because my body is sore. Like, I feel really tired. And so today is going to be all about rest, recovery. Obviously, because it's Saturday, it's a much less busy work day. Like, you'll have seen, I didn't wake up until like 6:30, which still such a novelty for me to be able to sleep in any aspect. I think I got like 7.5 hours sleep. We were in bed a little bit late last night just because we actually went to like a group dog training with Samson down at San Pedro Beach. But still, because I knew I got into bed later, I was like, I'm going to allow myself to like sleep in. Obviously, it's not a check-in day. I don't need to be up super early. Like, yes, I have my prep girls, but they will like check in with me at like 6:30, 7 anyway. So I knew I'd still be able to get back to them in plenty of time. And, you know, again, sleep is one of our best tools when it comes to building muscle and resting and recovering. So if you have the ability to get more sleep, always allow yourself more sleep. I checked my Oura ring. I have 2 crowns. I think I was like an 89 and an 85 sleep score. So I was like, yes, like go me. I'm honestly buzzing. So I definitely feel like my body does feel sore and it does feel tired, but like I feel so mentally energized just because I actually got a decent night's sleep. So yeah, today's just going to be all about R&R. I think we're planning to go to the sauna. I did some stretching, did some foam rolling this morning, and really it's just about like getting my body fresh to train tomorrow so that I can go in and absolutely full sound that session. Because yeah, if I was training 5 days a week right now, like part of me is like, how was I training 5 days a week for so long? Although I will say I love having 3 rest days a week now. I'm sure when I'm actually dieting again or in prep, when rest day calories are lower, I'll be like, oh my God, why? But I'll also talk a little bit about like nutrition on a rest day and everything like that, so that you guys know how to make the most out of your rest days. Okay, so obviously we're just out on a walk. Steps are always the same on a rest day. Again, good for just like blood flow, getting the body moving. I'm still not doing any cardio, but if I was doing cardio, I would be doing it on a rest day. But for right now, it's still, I haven't been told to do it again. So until I'm told to get back on the Stairmaster, I'm enjoying not having to. And like, I usually get like 12k steps a day anyway, obviously because we have an 8-month-old puppy who needs to be walked a lot. So we've got some other fun things planned. We're going to do like an on-plan, off-plan, homemade kind of meal this evening. And yeah, I'm just going to take you guys through the rest of the day. I'll probably still film tomorrow and show you guys my Sunday session, just so there is still some training in it. But I'm excited to show you guys what it's going to be like. So we are going to go home and eat breakfast. But in the meantime, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give it a like, give it a comment. Tell me if there's anything you want to see, and I will catch you guys for meal number 1, which I'm sure you're not going to guess what it is, like, ever.
Ratio of ingredients is out. Only one thing is about to go down. Pancakes.
So, no surprise, of course, as per fucking always, egg whites, tomatoes, bagel, peanut butter jam, and we have some banana as well. So same breakfast basically that I have on a training day, because it's my favorite breakfast. I love it so much. I've been eating basically some form of this breakfast every day for probably 6 years, and I fear I'm gonna eat it for the rest of my life, because it's got everything. It's got the savory, it's got the fiber, it's got the sweet. So on my rest days, my macros are about 190 protein, 375 carb, and about 65, 70 fat. So it's still like obviously a very decent amount of food. It's a bit less than my training days though, right? So like this is something that a lot of people like do differently. So some people will eat the same on a training day and a rest day. Some people eat less. I've always eaten a little bit less, which to me just makes sense, right? I'm not like, my training sessions are hard, they're heavy, I'm burning probably a lot of calories in them, and I'm just not burning the same amount of energy on a rest day. But I still want to make sure I'm in a slight surplus on a rest day, because like I said, that's when I'm recovering, that's when I'm growing. You shouldn't be like massively under eating. I think sometimes people are scared to eat on a rest day, but like, again, I want to know that I'm going into tomorrow's session fueled and ready to attack it, you know, like that is the goal. So yeah, basically don't eat like a wimp on your rest days, they still matter. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I will catch you guys at whatever we decide to do after breakfast. It's so humid, I was on a walk and I was like sweating, but I didn't have a sports bra on, so I had to just suffer in a big t-shirt, which I did steal from Shane. But he had also stolen mine, so you know, swapsies today. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Okay, we are headed to the sauna. We were smashing the sauna, Sarah, especially when I was in prep. I was sauning like once or twice a week some weeks, but I haven't done it in ages. Just, we've been busy, we've had a lot on. I definitely haven't prioritized it, but I was like, I need to go and just like sit in the sauna today, because I feel pretty wrecked. Like my body is quite sore and quite tired, and I mean, how much does the sauna help recovery? I don't know exactly, but like, one thing I like about it is you can't be on your phone when you're in the sauna. So it kind of forces me to just switch off and be a bit mindful and just focus on like actually relaxing, because I think most people can relate. It's quite difficult to relax when you're fucking on your phone 24/7. So it'll be nice to just go in and like chill. Obviously, things that are more important for recovery are like getting good sleep, eating properly, eating enough protein, staying well hydrated. But these are just like the extra little 1 or 2% that might help. And yeah, when I feel the way that I feel today, I'm like, I definitely want to just do whatever I can. I might even have a bath later, you know, some Epsom salts, just to really double up on the recovery. It's just like my back is a bit sore, because I've obviously started doing barbell RDL, so they're just like a little bit different. So I feel like maybe I was using my back a bit more than I should have been. But anyway, then after that we're going to go to the shop and get some stuff for our on plan, off plan later. I'm also planning on making something today that I'm actually so excited to make. I've been thinking about it all week. Not for the on plan, off plan, but for my third meal. So you guys will just have to stay tuned for that one, but we'll catch you guys in the sauna. All right, we're back from the sauna. We did like 25-30 minutes total, split twice. The sauna we go to is so hot, like you're literally drenched in sweat, which is what you want, because sometimes I use the one in Elements and it's just, you're just not like profusely sweating. It's like, if I'm in a sauna, I want to be profusely fucking sweating, you know what I mean? And it was nice to just chill, and then we went to the shop. So I'll show you guys what we got, a little grocery haul. So let's see, we need more toilet. There you go. Shane got some cheese for his burger. I got strawberries. Obviously, we got bananas, because we go through a lot of them. A little red pepper, some almond milk, we have like a fucking diffuser thing now. We're in our diffuser era. Then we went to like a British butcher. So Shane saw this like southern fried breadcrumbs. It actually sounds really nice. I'm sure the macros are the same as like...
Yeah, normal breadcrumbs. I mean, like, it's like, what, 2 grams of fat per 100 grams, 68 grams of carbs per 100 grams, 11 grams of protein. Like, I mean...
Gorgeous.
Like, it's just breadcrumbs and seasonings.
Yeah. Shane got some bacon, and then we are going to do some homemade burgers later. So we got some lean mince. I do still have my mincer. I just never use it. Honestly, cleaning it gives me the ick. Got some burger buns for the burgers. I got some sweet corn, because you know I love my peas and sweet corn combo. Got some egg whites, because we eat lots of them. Got some blueberries, because I'm going to make something nice later. And more chicken. So that's it. hate this. It doesn't move
I
on.
know. Hi.
Anything to say about our haul?
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day.
Yes.
Yeah, fun reading.
Because we eat big on rest days, don't we? Yes. All right, so food chops put away. It's about 1 p.m, so I'm going to eat soon. But first off, mandatory on a rest day. A caffeinated beveragino of choice today is Monster Strawberry, which, guys, we know this is my favorite flavor. I love this. Actually, my favorite energy drink ever is the 3D Gold, the pina colada one, but like it's impossible to get. I don't even know if they make it anymore because I know 3D has like changed. I must Google it and see can I purchase some. I used to spend so much money getting it delivered. Like honestly, it's the little things. Like I spent so much money on like the Jihu's teriyaki sauce. It's like €6 a bottle and I'm like, I don't care because it brings me joy. It's not like I spend my money on anything else. But anyway, I'm just at the desk now because I have a couple of programs to do. Obviously I've got a lot of clients who are kind of coming into peak weeks and stuff like that, so for some of them I'm just kind of sitting down and like mapping out what their peak weeks are going to look like in terms of just training and output only. Obviously I don't know yet what their peaking strategy, like all of them I'm constantly thinking about their peaking strategy, but I don't know yet exactly what their peak week will look like. You know, food, salt, water, all that sort of stuff day to day, that's very much done on the day, but just so that they all know kind of roughly what their training sessions are going to like leading up to whether it's their shoots or their shows, just because I want them to know in advance. Like I've got a couple of girls flying from like Canada, so like they need to know well in advance, like here's when you're going to train, here's when you're flying, all that sort of stuff. I have a new girl who, she just started with me. She was going to be doing the PCA Naturals finals in 3.5 weeks, but, or it's 3 weeks tomorrow. But we were just chatting about it and she said she's actually just going to leave it. We're going to go into off season, which I 100% support. I always say I don't tell clients if they should or shouldn't compete. Like they have to make their own decision, but it's obviously something I could relate to because I was like, I was kind of there when I was trying to decide whether or not I should do the Portugal show or not. And I was like, listen, if you're not 100% in, I don't think it's worth it. So I'm just going to do her like proper off season, new training plan, new food plan, everything like that now so that she has it ASAP, and just another few admin bits. And then I'm going to have my second meal or lunch as normal people call it. But first, let's do an opening. Let's do an ASMR. I can't speak today. ASMR. Right, let's go. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. Okay, so lunch is, as always, one of my favorite meals. We've got my stir fry, so I've got my egg noodles, some pineapple, veggies. I've done a split of sesame oil and avocado oil because I like both of them. Kimchi, chicken. So normally I would do this with steak, but we're having burgers for dinner with mince. So, you know, I like to have a variety of protein sources, but something I always say, like to clients and just people in general, and talking to them about like their nutrition, is before we eat for body composition change, we always eat for health first. So like my diet does not look that different whether I'm off season or prep. Like it's always a variety of protein sources, lots of different fiber sources, lots of fruits and veggies across the day, things like kimchi, high quality fats. Like if you're, especially in a building phase, and you're just eating shit to get calories in, you're not going to perform your best. Your digestion won't be good. You're not going to feel good. Like you want to treat yourself like a well-oiled machine. You know what I mean? So basically, don't eat like a child, no matter the phase. So like I love this meal. But again, a meal I've literally been eating for years. Will probably continue. Like I know when I finish bodybuilding, whenever that is, I will eat the same. Like I love the way that I eat. So I'm quite hungry now. I'm gonna eat this, get back upstairs, finish off some programming, and yeah, it's just gonna be like a chill day. I'm kind of tempted to go and do a sunbed because it's not very sunny here, and like now it's getting into winter, I need to stay on top of my fucking tan, which I know I shouldn't do, but listen, we all have crushes. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say on the matter now. Okay, it's time to make my next meal, and I've honestly been so excited to make this for fucking the whole week. So basically, Shane's been on like a baked oat hype recently, and he uses the exact same recipe that he uses for his pancakes, which they're always so good. And I've made baked oats like this before, and they're really nice. My issue is I have no like ideal vessel to make baked oats in. Like we have a little dish thing, but it's quite small, and I know the portion I make is like a little bit too big to fit in that. So I was like, I could like procure myself a different dish, but I just couldn't find one on Amazon that looked the right size. And also my issue with the baked oats is you have to put them in the oven and they take ages. And I get so impatient. So I was like, ooh, I know what I could make. Muffins. So I've bought myself 6 little muffin trays, muffin things, and I'm gonna do them in the air fryer, because I know these things cook so much quicker in the air fryer. So the recipe is, let's fucking go. I forgot a spoon. All right, so we are gonna do 100 grams of egg whites, 1 whole egg, 100 grams of 0% Greek yogurt, 100 grams of banana. If you can get like quite ripe bananas, it just works a little bit better. I always buy bananas that I buy the like ripest bananas in the shop, because I hate when bananas are like in any way green. It gives me the ick. What is Samson? Perfect. Then 100 grams of oats. So obviously I'm doing everything in like 100 grams. So you can basically like, you can scale this recipe however much you need it to. So like you could do it with 75, you could do it with 80, and just keep everything like in a 1-to-1 ratio, and you can still just have the whole egg. Okay. And then about 5 grams of baking powder. Done, yeah, 4. A little dash of salt, and then 100 or just a few squirts of the vanilla flavor drops. These obviously go in fucking everything. Chef's kiss. Okay, then what we're gonna do is blend this up. And then I'm doing blueberry dark chocolate. So 20 grams dark chocolate. I've taken some fats from my dinner for this. 60 grams of blueberries. So I'm going to pop them into the mixture, and then I'm going to put them into my little cups. So I'm just going to spray these with some Fry Light first. To be fair, they're silicone, so I probably don't need them, but anyway. And then I'm just gonna pour in. I'll pour the mixture up to about there, because I feel like they're gonna obviously expand. Like, I don't want to waste a single bit of the mixture. All right, and now I'm just gonna put them into this. So I think I'll be able to do 3 in 1. One of those is gonna be a little bit fucked up in terms of sizing, but it's fine. It is so fine. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, this is fine. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. And obviously, with the Ninja, I can do both, and I can do bake. Do like, I don't know, 180. I'm literally just making this up here. Yeah, same here. Same. I won't bake. 180 for 15. Okay. I'm just gonna leave them and I'll check them in like 8 to 10 minutes and see how we're doing. And then I'm obviously gonna leave them to cool and stuff. I'm so excited. I really hope that these don't disappoint. Okay, so they've been in for, you cannot see, but it's been like 10 minutes and they're all cooked. I did check them at one point and it was still not cooked underneath. So they're fully cooked. So I'm just gonna leave them here to cool down. I want to eat them like warm, but not piping hot. Whee. So I'm gonna leave them, it's only 3:05, so I'm gonna leave them for like 20 minutes and then I'll do a taste test. Okay, they are sufficiently cooled. I've put some 0-cal maple syrup on them. I'm so excited to try these. Okay. Taste test. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, it looks so good. Okay, that's fucking delicious. I mean, I obviously knew how they taste because I've had the pancakes, but I wasn't sure how it would work in the air fryer, but oh my god. 10 out of 10. And like, you could do those with any like fruit. It'd be nice with like raspberries and maybe like white chocolate drizzled over the top. Might do that next time. I fear this is going to become a new fixation for me. So I'm going to enjoy these. Watch the Heart of Texas is actually starting soon, so I bought the live stream, which I'm excited to see because the wellness lineup is fucking amazing. And the Italy Pro is tomorrow as well, which is going to be such a good show. I can't wait to see that. And then I'm so excited for the guys. I'm so fucking excited for the Olympia this year. Like every fucking division, there's just, it's going to be so exciting. Like I cannot wait to see. Samson, move. Samson's trying to bustle in. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Okay, this is
This is how you make the best chips ever. They've been parboiled for like, I'll say 6 to 8 minutes. And then this is the key. You need to dry them, pat them down, because otherwise they'll be soggy. And we do not want soggy chips. Get down, Samson. Nor do we want dog-eaten chips. Then we're gonna put them into the air fryer basket. Oh no. Ah! That was a disaster. This is why I don't have a cooking fucking Instagram. And now, so, some fry light. Ah! Oh my god. Pepper. Do you want me to put low salt in yours?
Huh?
Do you want me to put low? Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of low salt on mine. And then I'm using the chicken seasoning. They also have a chip one. The chip one's the exact same in terms of like what spice it is. They've just marketed it slightly differently. You could also just do paprika and garlic, but either way, these are nice. And then the key to make the chips super crispy is a little bit of baking powder. And then we should put salt in there. Also salt, and then I just do like a little, once I've shaken, extra little bit of pepper and seasoning. And a little bit more.
Do you have broccoli?
No, I'm gonna do sweet corn and peas. And then I'm putting them into the air fryer. I'm doing, so do you think, just so that they're both the same. Max crisp for 15 minutes. And then same with this one. Start. Do you want to put the buns in?
What?
All right, and there we have it. Burger. I've done ketchup and mustard and some grilled onions. Just cannot beat it. The best chips known to man. Peas and corn, because we know how I feel about peas and corn. The chef is still at work. Now, obviously we're both filming for YouTube.
Yeah, the exact same day. From my perspective.
If you want to see the BS perspective, you can
This
look.
could be like one of those movies where like you see the movie through the lens of one person, then through another.
Yeah.
There you go. So this is the dinner now. So obviously have to put the tops on. Bacon, cheddar cheese, beef. One bit of onion in there too, very, very small bit of onion. These shapes, orientated some, they're beautiful. Broccoli, parboiled, stock cube, coated in garlic and threw into the air fryer. Bosh! Oh.
Smile. I just want a quick
Make
picture.
sure that's good.
Okay. I look like a little toad today.
Hey, Toad.
Now we dine. I forgot to stir it.
You're good.
They're good. I know they're good. I made them. Okay, I'll try a bit of burger. It's the one thing I miss about living in Ireland is like having lean mince and burgers. So even though it's actually so convenient for us to get it, like it's so close by, it's just an extra.
It's another shop to go to.
That is good. Honestly, I always say like I think these are nicer than a burger you'd get out in a restaurant. Like I genuinely.
Burgers you get at restaurants are generally too over the top.
Yeah.
It's too greasy. You never feel. You always feel like ugh after.
Yeah.
Oh, if they bring out a burger place that does like lean beef burgers.
Yeah. Surprised it's not more of a thing. I'm surprised it's not more of a thing.
Yeah, same.
It's post-production, Emma. Once again, I had the microphones in, but clearly I didn't have them connected properly, so all of these clips are silent. But anyway, final meal of the day after a delicious homemade burger night was my creamy. So I did the tiramisu perform isolate, which is always my goat. Also laughing at Samson, he was just so curious about what I'm doing. Topped with 2 crushed up chocolate biscuits and then some sweet and salty peanut butter. I had saved, sometimes I do this with like the dark chocolate spread, but there's more calories, and I'd save some calories for my dinner. I have no memory of what I said in this clip. I think I just said that about like what was in it. This was a good day of rest day eating. I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously I'm going to film, well, it's today for me, is going to be my session. But my main takeaway was, don't be afraid to eat fucking big on rest days if you want to get the most out of them, if you want to recover at your best. I hate myself. Honestly, why do I do this? Okay, I'm going to stop this now, and I will catch you guys tomorrow / today for me in 2 seconds. Bye. All right. Happy Sunday. I'm feeling super rested and recovered. Had another like 7.5 hours sleep. Yesterday's rest day. Did the job. So now I'm ready to go into the gym and absolutely full send it. So I can't remember the last time I filmed this session. It's a lot of similar movements. So leg extension, pendulum. I feel like I might get 3 plates. I think I might have said that yesterday, but that's the goal today. Lying leg curl, hypers, abductions, machine kickback, I think, which has been a new one. I think that's it. I can't really remember, but either way, it's going to be a good session. I'm excited. That's really all I have to say. I have my pre-workout. I have my raw pump. I have my intra as well. And I'm ready to just do all that I need to do to get absolutely humongous, definitely. So Tiffany Sam won the Texas Pro, and that girl is fucking huge, so clearly they like big. So big leg day, maybe 50 milligrams of Anavar if I'm lucky. Anyway, I will catch you in the gym. already. I'm clearly back from the gym. I had to have like a shower. Well, I had to wash my hair anyway, but like it is so humid today that like my clothes, like my gym set was literally dripping fucking wet after that session. But it was a good session. I got 3 plates on the hack. I got 3 plates for 7 plus 1 assisted, Shane assisted, but like he barely assisted it. So I am really fucking happy with that. I felt really strong in that session, and yeah, I'm just happy with it. Like I'm definitely feeling like I'm training hard, but you know, at the end of the day, if you're actually training hard enough to grow and you're really pushing yourself, you're always going to feel it, you know? Like people love to talk about like fatigue management, but like fatigue is the thing that drives the adaptation, which is what allows you to grow. So you should be a bit fatigued. It's just you don't want to be so fatigued that session to session your performance isn't increasing. You know, as long as your performance is increasing, you're fine. And obviously I'm taking my rest days seriously, you know, and that was like the whole theme of this video is if you really want to maximize what you're doing in the gym, everything you do outside the gym matters. And that goes for your nutrition, your hydration, your sleep, and your rest. And you need to like take your rest day seriously. And obviously yesterday was like a very chilled rest day. My rest days during the week when I'm working and I have loads of check-ins to do, they're a bit busier, but I am still making time to like ensure I'm staying on top of all those recovery variables. And that's what's going to allow me to keep training, and that's what's going to allow me to keep progressing, you know? So if you're one of these people who's like, I hate rest days, I don't want to take rest days, almost look at it as a badge of honor. Like if you wake up needing a rest day, good. It means you're actually fucking training hard. And if you're actually training hard, you're actually going to grow. Like if you're not training hard, good luck making any improvements, you know? And like that is the thing that like gets me through these sessions is like, I refuse to get on stage next time that fucking small. I never want to be that small again, you know? Like as much as I have my moment of maybe struggling a bit with off season and how I look and body image, I would so much rather know that I'm progressing than just like stay lean for the sake of it, you know? Again, like I know I look fine. I know I look fine. Okay. It's just sometimes post-prep body dysmorphia, she do be hitting sometimes. But like, that's just the reality of it, you know? Life is better with more body fat on. I love prep, don't get me wrong, but like I actually have a brain and I can function and I can sleep and it's amazing. And again, I only have I'm officially today, Sunday the 7th of September, I'm officially 2 months out of titty surgery. So I have 2 months of training left. Like I am not letting a fucking session go to waste, not letting a set go to waste, not letting a rep go to waste. Like I want to make as much improvement as I can before I have to take time off, which I'm really not looking forward to. Also, I've started like procuring stuff for my surgery, so I'll just show you. I've my little setup. So I've got my wedge pillow and then my like desk, my like bed desk, so I can put my laptop on it and do all my check-ins and work. Because my surgery is on a Friday. Like I'm fully intending on being back to doing check-ins on Monday. I'll be fine. I mean, like I literally just have to sit there, so it will be really fucking easy. But anyway, obviously I'm gonna be documenting the whole, like, well, not the fucking surgery itself, but like I will be documenting as much as I can about it and like the recovery, because I know it's something that a lot of people will want to see, and I'm excited to share it. And I'm so excited to have boobs, guys. Like I keep feeling like it's like a year away, and then I'm like, no, it's actually like 2 months. Like I've been waiting for this. I mean, I've honestly wanted this since I was 18 or 19. Like I always knew I was going to get my boobs done eventually. And now I'm 29 and I'm about to get them done. I'm nervous, but I'm also so excited. But anyway, that's not the topic of this video. The topic of the video is rest. And obviously I'm going to be forced to rest for quite a bit at that time. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video here because we are going to be watching the Italy Pro later. We're going to get it up on the big screen, but I want to get this video all like exported and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it and learned a thing or two, hopefully. Of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, give it a comment. If you're ever interested in working with me, coaching spaces links are always down below as well. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.